Good evening. We are back again. We are back again with another press conference reaction. Hopefully, everybody is having a wonderful Saturday evening. A lot of dead games of football today. It's not been great viewing, has it? The mid-table clash. Got mud on the brain. The mid-table clash. The mid-off. The mud-off. You could call it a mud-off. They're both in the mud, didn't they? So yeah, that was a complete waste of time. Everyone's talking about Mudryk. Oh yes, Mudryk was amazing. Well, of course he is. He was against 37-year-old right wing back James Milner. Well done, lads. Well done. It's amazing how reactionary people are after watching a player play once against a team that have absolutely fallen apart against a 37-year-old. Good one. And he didn't score. So yeah. What an amazing debut. Woohoo! What a player. Get in the bin. Anyway, do you know what I'm saying? It's true, bro. Up against 37-year-old James Milner, everyone's going on like it was the second coming of Leo Messi. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. 100 mil. It's mad. Is it cold there? It's a bit chilly, mate. Yeah. I just wanted to be a bit cozy, sat on the sofa with my dressing gown on. Obviously, it's a new dressing gown. I've still got the grey one, but obviously I've got this one as well now. So I can change depending on my mood. Big up to Jason, man. Big up to everybody in here, man. We have obviously got Manchester United tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Obviously, I will be doing a watch along for that. I'll be going live an hour before kickoff. Ola will be joining me. And then fan cams and player ratings. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It should be a good game. I do think we'll beat them. And I think we'll beat them quite quickly. I think we'll be out of sight by half time. The agenda, there ain't no agenda. How can you have an agenda when you think somebody's completely average, mate? It's not an agenda. It's based on what I've seen. If you think, right, and tell me this in the chat, my friend. Yeah, Yemi. How many times have you watched Mudryk? How many games? Not in the Champions League. How many league games have you watched this guy? 0. And then you watched him play today as a sub. Oh, what a performance. There ain't no agenda. He's average. He is average. So anyway, let's continue. Can't you wait until he plays 3 games? No. What's 3 games? Bro, 3 games. I've seen Rashford just go on a 7-game scoring streak. He's still trash. What's everyone hype? Do you know what? The reactionary levels of football fans is outstanding. It's astonishing. It's actually truly amazing. I am genuinely baffled as to how many people out there gas up footballers off of 1, 2, 3 appearances. Unbelievable, Jeff. Literally unbelievable. It is mad. Big up Connor. I don't understand why people sit there hyping up players they've never watched. Oh, he had one good performance. Every dog has their day, mate. His performance was that good. He missed a sitter, which he scuffed wide, and didn't do anything else. What, he dribbled past a couple of players. Whoopee. Jesus Christ, you not need to raise your standards. You're famous in Dublin, Lee. Had a taxi man watching you live when I was in the back. Hey, big up the Dublin taxi drivers. Big up all of the taxi drivers. Big up everyone in the chat. Anyway, lesser Chelsea, lesser Mudryk. Nobody cares. The 10th, we don't care. We're top, and we've got a nice big fixture, the proper fixture of the Premier League. Arsenal, Man United. It's a throwback to the old school. Punch-ups at Old Trafford. Ronaldo ripping us a new one at the Emirates. There's been a lot of good games over the years. A lot of good games. I remember we got slapped 6 as well by them. It's been kind of mad. Rooney diving, getting a penalty, ending the 49-game unbeaten run. So yeah, it's been a madness. Even before that, under George Graham, when there was a big punch-up. This is the proper rivalry. None of that little Tottenham rubbish down there. We don't look at them like that. This is the rivalry. But anyway, do smash the like button up, people. Big up to Paul for renewing the membership. Big up, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. But we see what happens. 700, 800 people in here, sorry. So hit the like button. Share the content around. Make sure you sub to the second channel as well. Link in the description. Excuse me. But anyway, every word of Mikel Arteta's press conference is coming up right now. Ahead of Sunday's clash against Manchester United, Mikel Arteta held his pre-match press conference at London Colney. This was obviously done yesterday. Fresh off of the announcement of Leandro Trossard had signed from Brighton and Hove Albion, the boss turned his attention to the fixture he believes is one of the biggest in world football. There you go. Mikel knows. Here's everything he had to say. He was asked about the signing of Leandro Trossard. He said, we're really happy to have him. He's a player we followed for a while. The opportunity came and we had the necessity. We needed the player in the front lines who is versatile. Let's have a shot every time he says versatile. Buzzword of the season. But let's continue. We had the necessity to have a player in the front line who is versatile enough to play in different positions. He knows the league. He has enough experience here, and I think he can have an immediate impact. So do I, Mikel. This is a great signing. Over the moon with the signing of him. I think that he takes us up a level. Technically sound, left and right foot. Happy days. I'm cool with that. He can score goals. He's clinical in the box. Top player. I will come back to comments in a second, people. Let me just rifle through this real quick. On the importance of Trossard having the capability of hitting the ground running, he said that's important. We have to think short term. We have to think short term, but medium and long term as well. Short term, i.e. now. It is now. The future is now, not next season. So when everyone had their pants around their ankles for a kid that's now at Chelsea, just remember, nobody cares. We need a player that can do it now. Yeah, this guy can do it now. Cheers, guys. He is a very intelligent player. When you look at his career and what he's done in the last few years, he's a player that fits our way of playing, so I'm happy to have him. He trained and he should be available for the weekend, he said. If the paperwork was done in time, he said, I think it is. Yes, he is good to go. On Arsenal being top of the league influenced the decision to make the signing. He said we can do what we can do. In the summer we were looking for a player in that position, but we couldn't do it. It's something that the squad needed. With the injuries of Gabby and to Reece, we were really short in the front line. We needed some reinforcements. And in Leo, we have found a player who fits what we want. He was then asked about the Polish centre-back, Jacob, I don't even know how you say that name. I have no idea. Kiwior? I don't know. We cannot talk about players that haven't finalised. If he was cheering on Tottenham the other night, he said, we look at ourselves. I think we have more than enough to do and to look at ourselves and try and focus on what we have to do and try and keep improving, which is the right answer, Mikel. Nobody should be supporting that lot. Why would you want to support a loser team? But they could beat Man City. How about shut up? Nobody cares. How about we just beat him anyway? We have to win football matches. That's what we have to do. The rest we can't control, he said. Absolutely spot on. But it gets you loads of traction on the internet, Mikel. If you say, oh, come on, you Spurs, come on. Yeah, come on. We want them to beat Man City. You'll get loads of likes on that one, mate. You'll get loads of likes on that, fitting in with the top gooners and that. Absolute wasters. But if you can't see what Mikel Arteta's doing, mate, you can F off down the lane. Well, they all did the other night, didn't they? They all left off down the lane. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this lot are mad. Anyway, on how he's managed to keep the squad so motivated and up for every challenge, he then said, it's something that we have to do every single day. Tomorrow I have to lift my players. I have to make sure the players are up for it, that they have the desire, the hunger, and they still have something in their bellies to go again on Sunday. Sounding like a bit Pepish there, isn't he? Pep saying this the other day, wasn't he? Maybe it was a dig back at Pep. I don't know. And if the squad is ready to deal with the increase in pressure, he said, I continue to say what I say, training by training. Today we trained really well and tomorrow we'll train even better. If there's any fresh injury news, no, none at all. And if the squad has extra motivation after the defeat at OT, he said, we have to learn. There were some important lessons about that game and the reason we lost it. In many moments, we were in total control of the day. But we know that that's the qualities of Man United. When you are in control of the match, the game gets away from you because you have so much individual talent, good organisation, and many ways to create problems. We'll have to be our best on Sunday. Fact. On Palace's last-minute equaliser, did that take the wind out of their sails? He said, I don't know. What happens with other teams' results? There's still half of the league to go. There's loads of twists. And we have to be consistent in what we do, play the best way and control that. The rest will take care of itself. Fact. On the historic rivalry with Manchester United, do batter the like button up, people. Come on. You're moving slow tonight. 1,000 people in it, not even 200 likes. Come on. So get these fired up real quick. I think the history and the clashes and the way those two clubs have competed, it tells you everything you need to know before the match. It's a huge game in the league and in the country. around the world, and we have to prepare for that. The table says what it says this season right now, but our main focus is being prepared for the big match. He was then asked about Ten Hag. He said, really impressive. I think he's turned things around pretty quick. He's implemented a clear way of playing. And I think the players that they have brought in, they have a really good energy around the place. And a lot of things have changed in a very short time. So credit to him and his coaching staff. They've done well. He was then asked about Marcus Rashford's current form. His current form was an absolute 0 out of 10 at Crystal Palace. So I'm not sure what they're trying to get at here. But they said not only him, unfortunately, there's a lot of individuals and the collective organisation that we have to be very aware of. We prepare the games to try and hide what they have and trying to create a problem against us. He was then asked about Casemiro. He said it's not something we can control. He didn't play in our first game either. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Casemiro came on as a substitute in that game. Why did Ten Hag say he didn't play? Why do all their fans think he didn't play? Why do all our fans think he didn't play? Why does our manager think he didn't play? He came on as a sub. What's the matter with these people? Maybe it was his twin. I don't know. But he definitely did play against Arsenal. They were 3-1 up at the time when he came on, by the way, but he did play. So anyway, how impressive has Martin Odegaard been this season? He said he's taken the armband in a really natural way. He's still really young and a huge talent, but more desire than talent. He knows he can still get much better, and he's on the pathway. He's enjoying playing for us. He's contributing to the team in a really impactful way and needs to continue with that. He was then asked about AirPod Albert, his assessment of Trossard. Obviously, he coached him previously at Ghent. We've talked about every player we're connected to, players that we want to recruit, the character, and that is something that is crucial. Then what else we got here? On whether his decision to build the team around versatile technical players was influenced by the Arsenal team he played in. Who asked that? Genuinely, who asked that Muppet question? I ain't even reading the answer to that. Why would you ask him that? Every week they have to do one of them, don't they? A dodgy question. Every single week. Whether the decision to build the team around versatile technical players was influenced by his Arsenal team he played in. Odd. Very odd. Very, very odd. Maybe it was influenced by the league, mate. Like the league we play in right now. What an idiot. Anyway, let's continue on, people. Let's continue on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yes, let's continue. Lee, what's the reason Chelsea are able to spend so much? There is a restriction on owner spending. Isn't that FFP? Please explain. Bro, there's so many people that don't understand what FFP actually means or how it works. I'm not having a dig at you, by the way. But Chelsea were left debt-free when Todd Bowley came in. They were debt-free. They have no debt. They can literally spend whatever the hell they want. And they have 3 years, my friend, to balance the books. So if they go out there and spend £600 million, they have 3 years to bring back in that kind of dough. And their income stream is bigger than Arsenal. So I don't see it being an issue whatsoever. Not only that, they've got players like Lukaku, Ziyech, Kovacic, maybe Kante could go in the summer. Who else they got? What's the other guy's name? What's his name, man? Chilwell. He could be sold, couldn't he? Chilwell could be sold. They've got Cucurella. Even Cucurella could be sold. Everyone could be sold. But they will get about 200 million quid for all of the players that they get rid of in the summer. And people are sitting there saying, "No, they've got no strategy." Why do Arsenal fans care whether Chelsea have got a strategy or not? Why are they so interested? Keep your nose out of their business and worry about us. If Arsenal fans were so worried, like they are about Chelsea, about our football club, we probably would already have multiple titles in the last 10 years. But no, they've got more interest in other teams and what they're doing rather than what we're actually doing or not doing. Mad, isn't it? Crazy. Unbelievable, Jeff. But big up to you. I hope that answers the question, my friend. I'm not going to lie, Arteta has made me trust in transfers, opinions. Well, is it Arteta or is it Edu? Or is it both? I don't know. I'm still 50-50 with his transfers, mate. There's been a lot of crap. Runnerson's still one of our players, by the way. Austin Trusty the process, Trusty the clown. Marie, Cedric. Do you know what I'm saying? William. Let's not pretend that all of these have been great. Yeah, the first 11 ones, cool. But let's not pretend that these have all been great signings. Yeah, batter the like button. You tell them, bro. Stuff a 45 mil bid in for Tony. Damn straight. That's how we're moving. That's how we should be moving anyway. Arteta's not talking as much crap as he used to. We can agree on him now. Bro, he's still rude though. The way he spoke to Gail Davis in a press conference last week, mate, was disgusting. So rude. She said, "Yeah, I haven't finished my question yet." And he went, "Neither have I." Well, hold on. You jumped over her, mate. Like she was talking, you cut her straight off. It's so rude at times, man. Mad. It is actually mad. Big up to you, my guy. Appreciate it. Conte in, Potter in. Bring them all in. The Ukrainian Neymar. Didn't look like it today, did he? Oh, but he had a great performance. Really? Did he score? No. Did he run past James Milner twice? Whoopee. So could I. Nuno Tavares, there's another one. Lokonga, Marquinhos, Vieira. Has Vieira done anything yet? Mad, isn't it? Gail Davis. She's the only one who sticks it on him, mate. The rest of them all like, yes, Mikel. No, Mikel. Oh, shall I cup him, Mikel? Do you want me to cup him? Oh, stick it on my face, Mikel. Idiots, man. They all sit there just. It's hilarious. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the chance where he rounded the guy should have scored when he was in the box. He scuffed it. Oh, he's so technically gifted, really? Okay, mate. On his left foot and he sliced it wide. David Luiz, there's another one. Exactly. Anyway, but anyway, how does everyone feel about this Manchester United game tomorrow? I'm thinking we're going to comfortably beat them. I think we'll be beating them easily by half-time. 2-0 by half-time, I think. And I think that it will end up 3-1. I think it's going to be light work. And yeah, man, we're going to stay 5 points clear. Man City obviously play Wolves first. Big up Oregon Goon, man. Big up DVS, baby. That's getting clipped. Yeah, probably. Probably, mate. 3-1 Arsenal. There's a lot of threes and twos in the chats. No Casemiro. I'm gutted he ain't playing. I didn't want them to have any excuses when we slap them. Well, it is what it is. What do I know? I'm just a negative numpty YouTuber sat in a dressing gown with a green screen on at 40 years old. Oh dear, 8-2. How dare you? 8-2 to Arsenal, maybe. A lot of 4-0s as well. Come on, the 4-0s are flying in. Look at this. We've got the 4s everywhere. 4-0s, 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 6-0s. Another 4-0. Madness. Big up Daniel, man. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate it. 3-0 United. You must be a Liverpool fan or a Chelsea fan that just don't want Arsenal to win the league. Nobody wants us to win it. It's great, isn't it? It's actually hilarious that nobody wants us to win the league. They're all against us. Everybody's against us. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Yeah, Arsenal fans are funny, man. They're all saying that they didn't want him, but they all their compilation videos out. It's mad, isn't it? It's actually insane, bro. 5-2 Arsenal. 2 5-2s in a row. Look at that. Wow. Do you imagine if we actually did humiliate them? Love looking at them legends behind you. Thank you, man. We've got a bit of Jens there as well. My boy Bergkamp. Bergkamp, baby. Best player we've ever had. Second best player we've ever had. You can put them in any order, but that's my personal preference. But yeah, man, we should beat them. I've seen Man United fans all saying, "Oh well, you know, I don't think we're going to win without Casemiro." And we're, oh, hang on, you're big bad Man United, right? You're flying. You got Rashford. He's the next Mbappe. Trossard winner, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Bosh. Could you imagine? Hey, big up Cole Rossi, man. Appreciate the love. Over here in South Africa, the only fans not rooting for us are Spurs and City. Bro, Spurs have got bigger problems than worrying about what we're doing, mate. It's mad. It's mad. Spurs can do what they want. Tin Pot Club with a chicken balancing on a basketball makes no sense. What's that? What is that logo about? Who decided? I know. I am going to put a cock on a basketball, and we're going to make that our emblem. Who decided that? Who thought? Who actually sat in the boardroom and went, "That's a great idea. Why don't we do that?" It's actually tapped. It is actually tapped. 3-0, Trossard third. We're smacking them bums. Bro, we're going to lamp them up real quick. Talking to lamp. Lampard got lamped up again today, didn't he? When are we coming? Are you coming back to Sweden? Never. It's too cold for me, bro. It's way too cold in that country. -15 last time I went. Never again. Come on, smash the like button up, people. Do you reckon Trossard could score in his debut? Could you imagine? I missed the wall art. Bro, it's better to look at the legends of the game rather than some wonky canvases sat there. Yeah, big numbers again, man. Come on. We're hitting 1,000 like it's nothing recently. So, yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. And big up to everybody who has subscribed recently. The subs are flying, man. Literally gone up about 1,000. No, let me have a look. About 800 this week. Yeah, since last Saturday. Yeah, about 800. It was on 70. It just gone on to 75. We're on 75.8. So, yeah, big up to everyone who subbed, man. Big up to everyone who subbed into the second channel as well. I'm going to record the video probably on Monday. And then I would have that out later next week, hopefully. So on the second channel, there should be some content next week. Well, definitely by the end of the month. Trossard hat-trick. He does like scoring against the big teams, doesn't he? He does like scoring against the big uns. Yeah, come on. Big up Gav, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love. And to Orange as well. If we thump Man United, surely the league is ours. Not only because they are third, but I think it lifts the mentality of the whole club and makes them feel it. I think if we beat them, we go on and win the league. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that now. Like if we beat them, I think we win it. I do. I think we win it. Man City are going to be hard work, and that result against Tottenham the other night is probably giving them a massive lift, especially when their managers come out and just absolutely cussed the whole team. I literally ripped them all to shreds. But you know what? I was thinking about it. The players that were sat on the bench, maybe he was talking about them, like the De Bruynes and all of them that were sat on the bench saying, well, they've got no hunger in their bellies anymore. And, you know, they've won 4 league titles in the last 5 years. And you know what? It kind of makes sense because when De Bruyne went to the World Cup, he said in an interview, yeah, we're too old to win it. Well, why are you there then? I would have just said, if I was Martinez, I would have sent him straight back home. So maybe De Bruyne has thought, I've done enough, mate. I've won enough. See you later. I don't know. But thanks for the super chat, mate. Big up Mark. People need to get over Mudrik's. Fans still going on about him. Getting boring now. Bro, he'll get booed when he comes to the Emirates. Watch. I guarantee it. The season's giving me invincible vibes. Apart from the fact that we lost. Apart from the fact we lost to Man United. We have been class, though. I can't lie, mate. We have been very, very good. And it's when you're sitting watching these other teams. I've watched quite a lot of football today. Snooze fests everywhere. Literally snooze fests every game. Mad. At least the proper teams play tomorrow. KDB to Arsenal. Not right now. He ain't good enough. Somebody will clip that as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes because I am starving. I need to order some food. I think I might have a curry. Nice little lamb fowl. Nice little lamb fowl this evening. And yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. Champions League will be hard next season. It will. But you know what? If we're going to qualify for Champions League, I'm pretty adamant of that. How far ahead of fifth are we? Like miles. Right, I don't think we're not getting top 4. We are 14 points clear of Tottenham, and we've got 2 games in hand. Like, we're definitely getting top 4, so we're definitely in the Champions League. So hopefully we can go and spend some money in the summer and get some good players in for it, because that squad still isn't good enough. Still isn't good enough to compete for Champions League. And when I say compete for Champions League, I mean come and win it, can try and compete for it. Yeah, not just get out the group. Oh, but no, yeah, it's the first season back. No. Go and try and win it. That should be exactly what we should be doing. Just shocked that Edu hasn't cocked up the January window. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? He's actually done something. Mad, isn't it? Couple of cheeky tequilas. Cheers for the super chat, man. Couple of cheeky tequilas. I'm going to smash the effing granny out of that. I might actually watch that film in a minute when my curry arrives. Anyway, I will be back again tomorrow. Ola will be joining me. Make sure you batter the like button. Sub to the channel. Let's get this up to 100k real soon, man. We're what, less than 25k away. We're 3/4 of the way there. Light work. Pretty quick. We're on 75,822, man. So let's get it up to 76. That's another step ticked, bosh. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be live an hour before kickoff. Building up to the game. Depending on how busy I am and what I'm doing tomorrow, I might go live a little bit earlier than an hour before kickoff. But we shall see. We shall see, people. And then I've got all the fan cams coming up after the game. And then obviously player ratings with Kenny and Jez. If Kenny makes it back home in time, because obviously he's going to be at the game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I do think we'll beat them. It's not going to be easy-ish because they're not a bad team. But I do think it'll be kind of comfortable when we go 2-0 up. They're fucked after that, aren't they? What is that, Colin? Your voice sounds like Edu. Please don't ever say that to me again. 100k by May. Yes, that'd be lovely, Jubbly. That'd be lovely, Jubbly. Please beat Man U. Well, we'll try. We'll try, mate. I do think we will, but we'll try. It's key to make clothes come off. Oh dear. Anyway, let's get out of here before we get in trouble. Will Rance do a fan cam? No, Rance ain't doing one, bro. I might hit up Saeed. Yeah, I might text a Man United fan in a minute and see if I can get one on, so I can see their tears when they're crying after the game, because we are going to beat them. I am fully adamant that they will come to the Emirates and leave tail between legs, licking their wounds all the way back up the M1 and M6, back to Mane. Hey, I'm from fucking Mane. Yeah, good one. Good one, mate. You're coming to get fucking slapped, mate. That was fucking Scottish. How did I turn Scottish from Mane? I'm going. Adios, amigos. Leave Ferreira. Get out of it. Get him out. Laters.